Hi, so today I'm going to be going over a fifth grade vocabulary lesson based off the book The Epic Fail of Arturo Zamora. And so the purpose or goal of this lesson is for students to be able to recite, write, and use at least 7 to 8 new terms and phrases related to their grade level, and be able to use context clues to understand the meaning of those words by directly quoting and using dictionaries to help define those terms. So they will also use their book for their context clues and to get the words. So the standard that we're addressing is RI.5.4, and that's determine the meaning of general academic and domain-specific words and phrases in a text relevant to a grade 5 topic or subject area. So to begin the lesson, I'm going to start with a mystery game worksheet, and I'm going to share my screen so you can all see what it looks like. Um, Okay, so here is the worksheet. And so first, here are the terms to the left and the chapters that the terms are in. So these are the terms that students will be defining and using context clues to look up later on in the lesson. So first, what students are going to do is on their own, they're going to predict what each term means. And then they'll fill in that box, and then they'll explain if they can define that term or not already. And then if they believe they can, how do they define it? So they'll fill in those boxes. And then they will also complete the third box, and it says, have they seen the word or heard it before, and where have they seen it or where they heard it? And so they're going to complete that. And once they complete that, they're then going to do a share. So think, pair, share. So they're going to share with their partner their thoughts of each word and what they think they mean. And then after that, with their partner, they're going to read the words. They're going to go through the chapter book and find the terms. And then they're going to use their context clues and word parts to um, figure out what they think it means. So during this part of the lesson, the teacher will go over what word parts are, the suffix and the root of words, and then how to use context clues to find those words. And then they'll give an example. And so after students do that with a partner, they're going to go with their partner and they're going to look up using a dictionary either online or by book, and they're going to find the real definition of each word and write it down. And then once they do that, they're each going to create their own set of flashcards, as you can see here. It would be like this. They can do it online or by paper, and they're just going to create their own flashcards for each word. So after students complete all of these tasks, we'll go into the guided practice portion of our lesson. And the teacher will prepare the students for the next activity by taking one of the terms that was given in the book, reading the sentence, reading the word the sentence is in, and then asking students, like, what do you think this means? And so then really the teacher's going to go through every word and talk about the word parts and the suffixes and the prefixes. So, the suffix and the roots and prefixes so students understand. And so after the teacher explains that and goes through that part of the lesson, and then make sure that all students have the correct definition down, the teacher will ask students to create 10 sentences, simple and complex, using the vocabulary terms, the 10 vocabulary terms, and create one sentence for each term. And so after students do that, the teacher will, well, before students do that, the teacher will go over what a simple sentence is and what a complex sentence is, just to do a short review. And then after that, students will be able to start with their sentences and using their vocabulary words. And then the teacher will walk around and assist students as needed. And then after students are done, it'll be the end of the lesson, and they will complete an exit ticket, writing 3 new terms they learned and the definition. And then the teacher will be able to assess if students really learned these words by looking at their sentences they created and looking at their exit tickets. And this is the vocabulary lesson plan um, for the epic fail of Arturo, Zamora,